Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode from the Hermitcraft server. And in today's episode, we are back in the Dwarven base, and we are going to be building ourselves a storage room down here. I know I should probably finish this stairwell that we started last episode first, but I really want to get the storage room out of the way. I want to get that done so I have a place to put all my goods and so I can be organized while I'm working here and all that kind of good stuff. So, I'm thinking the storage room, well, let's see. We've got stuff over here. I'm thinking the storage room should go through this door. Like, this should be the way to the storage room, I think. That probably makes the most sense. So, let's hollow out a bit of an area here, and let's think about how much space we're gonna need. Let's see here. We'll get that. And the doorway will be here. We'll have some sort of a pillared structure. So I think the storage room itself will start about here. And we'll tear it out up to this level so we can have nice high ceilings in here and all that kind of good stuff as well. There we go. That looks pretty good. And we went, what, 2? So let's go 2 over here as well. We can see the remnants of some caves and stuff kind of sticking out. Let's go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. About there. By the way, Instamine. Amazing. Super amazing thing. Don't build a Dwarven base if you don't have a beacon with instant mining because it will take you forever. I'm just saying, like, if you're going to do a base like this, make sure that you have adequate preparations done first, because, yeah, as I said, this would take a ridiculous amount of time if I didn't have insta-mining. So make sure you get a beacon first if you're ever going to attempt a Dwarven base in survival. I'm just gonna throw that one out there. All right, so let's go up. Let's actually mine this out to the height that we can insta-mine if we have a beacon. So we'll mine it out to like here. And there we go. Okay. Now, I want the room to be bigger than this, but let's kind of grab some pillars and kind of figure some stuff out. So this is going to be an entrance of some sort, and this will be an entrance of some sort as well. Right? And then it's going to be a lot more interesting looking than that, but this gives us kind of an idea. I'm thinking right away, this is going to have to go back another 2 blocks to get the desired effect. There we go. Missed those 2. And we'll get these guys as well. There we go. That looks pretty good. And another 2 blocks here as well. Yep. Get all that. Good. And we'll do the same up there. Okay. And you're going to have to go, and then we'll just patch these holes like so. All right. Throw down a torch and a torch. Okay, so we'll have a pillar here. This can be something since we have the wall. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe we want to make that, well, I don't know. This is our actual wall here. And anything I do is going to peek through over there. So maybe what we should do is bring our entrance out 1 more, right? And then this gives us this space back here to do stuff like so. That way we can hide stuff behind the walls, lava lighting, all that kind of stuff. So I'm just kind of trying to visualize how this will look about there. And then the chests can start like right here. Because the storage room doesn't have to be, this is not going to be the main storage room. This is going to be kind of a temporary one. So it doesn't have to be ridiculously big. It does definitely have to go a few more blocks in this direction though. Maybe 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe about there will be good. That looks about right. Okay. I think that looks to be about the right height. And then we'll just tear up all this stuff as well. Yeah, good, good, good. Okay, that's all good. Insta-mining is an amazing thing. Look at that. So quickly, all that cleared out in a matter of minutes. Do you know how long that would have taken without a beacon? That would have been an insane amount of time. Okay, so we've got kind of this area, right? And I'm thinking you walk in, if this is our wall, we'll probably want to start the chests maybe here, because we'll have the wall probably coming out like that. Oh. Something like this, maybe. And then we'll have chests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the wall itself over here will probably... I think what we'll do is we'll mirror the same thing that we did over here. We'll mirror it over here. So let's see, how much space do we need for that? 2, 3 more blocks, I believe. Something like that. Right? Because we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then like that. And like so. And then this would come in like that. And we can have more chests here in the middle as well. So I think that will do the trick. Let me get this all hollowed out, and I will come back to you in just a second. All right, guys, I am back. So this is what we've got so far, and I think this works out pretty well. We've got kind of this big shape. We'll have chests here. We'll have chests here. And we'll have all sorts of good stuff. We could maybe even go, let's see, this is what, 5? We could maybe even go like this. More stone bricks needed. There we go. And bring something like that over. You know what I'm saying? And then the chest would go behind it. Oh. Wow, cannot place blocks today. Placing blocks is hard. There we go. Let's get those out of there. Torch. And torch in the middle. That should be good. Let's throw a torch back there temporarily. And a torch back there temporarily. That should be good. So we get... those are very not symmetrical. Yeah. Not liking that. Just looked at it from that angle. Really don't care for it. Not one bit. Changed my mind. Changed my mind altogether. Let's do it here instead. I think that'll look a lot better. Right? Yeah? And now, and also, I should probably mention that we're using stone bricks right now, but these will probably not all be stone bricks. In fact, there will be other textures besides just the stone bricks that we're using. I'm just using this to kind of frame everything out. So we'd have something like that, which I think looks pretty okay. It might look a little better. It would be more symmetrical, at least, if we did this. Then the stuff would all match. And that's not a bad shape for a storage room either. Like, that actually works pretty well. So we'd have a bunch of chests here. Essentially, this would give us a bunch of 3x4 chests if we did it like this, which would add up to quite a lot of storage altogether. Yeah, I mean, just think of all the double chests we'd have here. That's a lot of double chests. I'm just thinking, you know, we'd have something like that. And then the actual chests themselves would start here. So we'd have, like, chests, you know, like this. And they would fill in this area, is what I'm thinking. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. We definitely need to work out... Ooh, one issue, though. Well, no, we can get around that. We can get around that pretty easily. We'll just use stone brick stairs in these little sections right here. And that way, the chest can still open. So, that actually won't be an issue, now that I'm thinking about it. And this will all have to get torn out so we can replace the texture behind it. So that's all fine. Yeah, I think that'll do. Okay, let me get some work done here, guys. I'll come back to you in just a minute. All right, guys, I am back. So, I've got all that stuff put in place. It's pretty good. I've got a couple of chests that are already kind of chilling in here. But I think what we need to do is we need to make a bunch of stone brick stairs. And the reason we want those is so we can put them up here, because then chests will still be able to open, but you can't tell they're there, which is a really, really useful thing if you're trying to design a storage room. There we go. So we can do something like that, and same thing up here as well. There we go. Chests will still open in those spots, and that's super important to me. The other thing I want to do is up here at this level, because this is going to be our ceiling level, right? So I'm thinking at this level, we put something like that. Ooh, that creates really kind of a cool effect in these corners. I like that a lot, actually. That's pretty sweet. Let's actually, hold on, let's take a look up here and just see. Okay, so we had these beams kind of going across, which is kind of what I want to do here as well. So we'd have, like, beams that would come across here, right? Like this. Oh, falling. That's all right. Now that they're there, we can get them from down here. Is that all the stone brick I have? I'm gonna have to make more. That's fine. Not a big deal. But essentially, we get these beams that come across like so. And that looks pretty good. We'll do it like that. Yeah, that should do. And then way up here, we'd essentially be doing the same thing, just a little bit different. You go there. Ah, misplaced. Get up there. There we go. Come on. There. So we get some sort of shape like this, and that's going to really kind of create some cool textured effects. Although I'm kind of thinking these little parts right here will probably want to curve. Just so it... Come on. There we go. Just so it covers that part up. So, like, there and there. Yeah, that's not bad. And then maybe right here, we do stairs as well, but we bring them back one level from where the... Yeah. Okay, so that looks pretty awesome. I like it quite a lot. I think that will do. And there we go. Yep, that is very interesting, and it does exactly what I want it to do. Awesome. So, let me get some work here done in the ceiling, guys, and I'll come back to you in just a minute. Alright, guys, I am back. So, I've got quite a bit of work done in the ceiling here. It's looking pretty good. I think. And I'm pretty sure that all of these little points right here, where these main beams meet up, I want to put chiseled stone brick up in there, just to kind of emphasize those lines so you see them a little bit more, which I think is a good thing. That looks pretty good. I've also kind of hollowed out some areas out here. This is, we're ultimately going to have, I think, lava flowing through there for lighting, although I'll have to do something in the middle of the room for lighting as well. And I don't know what that's going to be just yet. I have a couple ideas, but I haven't really decided on anything at the moment. We could maybe look at, like, flame braziers or something like that. That could be kind of cool. But I think the next step is probably going to be the floor in here. So, why don't we tear that up and see what we can do there. And then I'll come back to you in just a sec. Alright guys, I am back. So, we've got this going, and we could certainly go for a floor similar to what we have up here. Which I'm not necessarily opposed to, but at the same time, I think maybe we can do something a little bit different. Just because, and honestly, this, well, then again, it is a 5. We would be dividing this room essentially into 3s. So we'd have a 3, I'm just trying to figure out. Yeah, I think we should do something different than what we did up at the top. So, here's kind of what I'm thinking, right? Dwarves, this could be almost like a tomb room, sort of, which I think would really kind of fit the Dwarven theme. So, let's start off just by laying down stone brick floors in here. Just lots of them. I'm just going to do the entire floor here to start with in stone brick. Now, we're not going to ultimately have stone brick for the entire floor, but just as kind of a base starting material to work with, that's where I want to start. Stone brick floors, just for starters. So there we go. Remember, as I said earlier, detail in this build, when you're talking building something with essentially all the same color, it's all about shape. It's all about little details, texture variations, stuff like that. Even though there's not going to be a whole lot of color contrast in this build, we can still make it look interesting, right? So we get something like this. Very, very gray. Very, 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 very gray. All right? But now we're going to mix with that. Now we're going to do what we can to make that a lot more interesting. So let's grab some stairs. Let's grab some slabs. Let's grab some chiseled slabs. And I'm thinking maybe here, 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 and here. We do something. Just to kind of raise this up a little bit. That looks kind of like a table type thing. Oh, that's misplaced. Come back. And then maybe we do something like that. And then we can bring that over these chiseled blocks here. And that looks kind of like one of those, the table from Lord of the Rings in Moria, in the room that they all barricade themselves in. It looks kind of like that. Kind of looks like a statue, actually, in a little ways. But, I mean, I think that's not bad. What I'd really like to do, though, is work some fire into this. So, if we take out these blocks right here, we can maybe put netherrack down here and light it, and then we'll have fire coming up from there, which I think would be very cool, and very dwarven, for that matter. I think that would be extremely dwarven. Not entirely sure about these, though. These two chiseled stone bricks here in the middle. I'm thinking maybe we do something different there. Maybe upside down stairs would be better. I'm just kind of playing with shape right now. That's not terrible. It's a little too high in certain spots. Like here and here and there and there. I think that's probably the best one. And then we'd put netherrack in there and light that up so we have adequate light. And that should provide enough light for pretty much the whole room. So I think that's a keeper. And it makes the room a lot more interesting looking as well, which is always a plus. Now, we're going to take in each of these pillars this block out. We can do it here in these corners as well. There. Oh, it's suddenly really dark. Makes it difficult to see things. Where be torches? Well, you know what? It's fine. We're going to take chiseled stone brick and replace those ones that we just knocked out with chiseled stone brick. And then we'll put our torches onto the chiseled stone brick, like so, just for now. Those torches are probably temporary. I'm thinking ultimately they'll end up somewhere else. You also need to be chiseled stone brick. So we do something like that. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I think at this point, pretty much all we need to do is get the flame going and get the chests in there. And maybe the lava in the walls. These walls I don't think I'm going to do right now. Like, just this one and this one, I think I'm going to hold off on for the minute. Because I haven't designed this part yet. And I'm probably going to have to tear out that wall, and I don't want lava to go over there. But the rest of them, I can go ahead and fill in. So, let me do a little bit more work off camera here, guys. I'll come back to you in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back. And we've done it. We've got it. We've got ourselves a storage room. Check this out. Look at this. We have chests, all the chests in place. We've got a little crafting bench here, ender chest over here, and our floor is a little torn up at the moment, but that's because I just did that so that we can actually do something with the floor. So I think I want this storage room to appear a little bit kind of beat up and weathered and worn. So I want to mix some cracked stone brick in here. And I'm thinking maybe we mix in some other stuff as well. Maybe we mix in some cobble. Maybe we mix in a couple of like random stairs. Like bricks that are missing, basically. Things like that. So let's do maybe cobble next. And we'll just kind of do something like this. There we go. And that's not bad. It doesn't look bad at all. One nice thing, that's actually one thing I should talk about. One really nice thing about building with a single color, specifically gray, is that there are lots and lots and lots of different textures to choose from. You don't have to pick just, one set of slabs, stairs, all that kind of stuff. You've got tons of stuff that you can pick with. And we've got this area. That actually looks pretty good. Like, that's not bad. I think that'll do. I think I still want to mix a couple stairs in here and there. Just kind of randomly. Maybe like that. And we'll get them facing different directions. There we go. I was wondering where my stone brick stairs went. And essentially, I want these to kind of be going every which way. But the reason we're only doing it in one little block formations like this is because that way you can't, they can't make you fall in. You can't, I don't know about that. I mean, what do you think, with or without the stairs? To me, the stairs look kind of, I don't know. I don't know if I like them in this setting. I might go back to what we had. But, I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. Let's also mix in some materials into these pillars and things as well. Just a little bit. I don't want to mess with things too much. But we got way too much stone brick going on right now. So let's grab some andesite and some cracked stone brick, and let's make use of it. Cracked stone brick there. You're going to be cracked. You're going to be andesite up there. Maybe do a little bit of each right there. Oh. Andesite up there. Just kind of mixing some stuff in here and there. Cracked up there. There we go. Almost lost control of the lava there for a minute. That would have been unfortunate. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Oh no. That's okay. It can fall. It's going to dissipate right away, so it's okay. Yeah. Oh, we got a little too much here. There. That's better. All right. So, there we go, guys. We got ourselves a storage room in the Dwarven base, but I am out of time for this episode. Let me know what you think of it. I really like it, and I'm really looking forward to being organized. Yay! But guys, that is going to do it for me. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps up my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.